Welcome to Texas Stadium in its last year, and it will play host for what should be an excellent game between Arizona and Dallas. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. Chris, I have to say I'm excited about this one.
We should see both of these teams trying to establish a good balance on offense in this one. Whoever can do that should be able to win this thing.
Barber is the deep back as they line up in the I. They're going to pitch it. And he's hammered at the 38. Barber gets 6 yards on the carry. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 38. They'll work from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Throws it short. Defender tips it away. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
All right, here we go. Z-Cat. I got him.
They're going to pitch it. He's brought down at the 45. Nice gain on the pitch.
Yeah, really the perfect call for that situation. You pitch it out, pick up a block or two. Just get what you need for the first down. That time, they executed it perfectly.
Give to the tailback. Brought down right around the 46-yard line. Gain of 2. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Ball on their own 47. Romo is under center. They'll line up in single back. Romo hands it off straight ahead. And they get him at the 48-yard line. They get around 5 yards from the halfback. 1 man in the backfield. Hands it to the back. Tackled at the 42. They're putting together a nice drive here.
Yeah, and that's a second third down conversion of the drive. Defensively, those guys have been trying a lot of different looks and so far unable to come up with the right answer.
Sets up the play action. It's completed. He's tackled around the 35-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
He fights forward to about the 33. They picked up a yard.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker, a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Fakes to the back. Tipped it away. The pass is incomplete. They could not convert on 3rd down. What do you think, Chris? Punt it here or go for the field goal?
Well, either way, this is a tough situation, and on that 3rd down call, if they had picked up just a few yards, it certainly would have made this field goal easier.
He gets it away. It'll go out at the 10-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. Play fake. Dumps it out right. He steps out at the 12. Play fake is good for a couple. From their own 12-yard line. James lines up as the deep back, I formation. He drops back. Passes to his left. And he caught it. He's dropped at the 20. 8-yard gain on the play. It's third down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Liner gives it up the middle. He's brought down at the 22. It wasn't a big gain, but he got them enough to convert.
Yeah, the defense really played that one pretty well, but anytime you get in those short yardage situations, you can't allow that ball carrier to fall forward. If he does, typically you pick up the first down.
Little handoff. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. James gains around 2 yards there on the misdirection run.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Looking to throw. Throws on the run. Huge hit. Hope gains 7 yards with the catch. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. They line up in a double tight set. They go with the toss. Brought down at the 34-yard line. I'm not sure he would have had that if it wasn't for that extra effort.
Yeah, a little guts, a little determination on that one. Those are the type of conversions you have to make if you're going to win football games.
Liner is looking to stay perfect on this drive. He makes another reception on the drive. And he's decleated at the 48-yard line. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Guns it out. And the pass falls incomplete. Hope was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. It's the 9th play of the drive. They line up in an I. Little handoff. He's tackled at about the 45-yard line. About 7 yards there, and that makes it third down. Arizona comes out with 2 tight ends. Here's the give. Hit and drop behind the line. No chance there. That will be fourth down.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
He punts it. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They were forced to punt on their last drive. The Cowboys come out in a single back formation. They're going to pitch it. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Back to throw. Scans the field. Brings this one in. And they get him at the 29-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Not a huge gain, but he got the first down.
And that's really the key. There are some backs in this league that just have a feel for that first down marker, almost like they can see that yellow line on the field and know how to get there.
Gets the ball away. It's picked off. Tackled at the 49-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Hope comes in motion. Back to pass. Fires it over the middle. He's tackled around the 41-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Leinart hands it left. Brought down at the 35. Good pickup on the ground as they convert for a first down.
Good job selling that counter fake on that play. The defense started flowing one direction. They come back around the other way, and just a block or two away from breaking that one.
Looking to throw. He throws it. It's intercepted. He is hit hard on the play. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
They hand it off. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. A gain of 3 yards.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Gun.
Play your assignments, man.
Left. Overwatch, red man.
Back to pass. Goes through his read. Glenn had it and dropped it. Glenn was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Third down.
It's third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. Hand off to the left. And they get him around the 21-yard line. And they get no push for the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were all moonwalking on that play. They were pushing. They were just pushing and going backwards.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Tackled at the 42. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
He's looking to throw. Makes the pass to the middle of the field. Brought down at the 43-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man covering.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Throws while on the run. And he made a great open field tackle. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
First down, 10 to go. Arizona lines up in a double tight set. Leinart drops back. Rifles this one out to the left. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Let's go right.
He needs to get the pass off. Ware catches it, interception. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
Really a nice play on the ball that time. It's so much fun to watch these athletes in the secondary breaking so quickly and making these interceptions.
That's hot then. Keep coming. Lay it. Come on, Bree.
He tries to spin, but he's brought down. And that was a nice job to pick up the 1st down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Here's the pass, and it's picked. And they get him at the 29-yard line. Great catch by the linebacker, not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
On play action, strong throw. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 16-yard line. No trouble airing it out. That gives him 100 yards already.
Not a bad first quarter, huh? And before the game, this quarterback was telling me his arm felt great in practice all week, so we'll see how he holds up for the remainder of the game.
First down, looking to throw. There for the reception. They push him out of bounds, and now they have 1st and goal. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing the defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Here's the halfback. Tackled at the 2. James picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Gain of 2.
2nd and goal coming up, 2 yards to the end zone. Arizona lines up in the offset eye this time.
Go. Read it, team. Keep your eyes open. Let's go, y'all.
He fakes it. Short throw to the left. He's dropped around the 1-yard line. The defense was in great position to stop that play short, bringing up a 3rd down situation.
And when I saw the quarterback drop back that time, I really thought they had something going, but they closed quickly and made a nice play defensively to bring up this 3rd down.
Goes for the end zone. Pass is off target. Bolden was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Rackers can give his team a 3-0 lead with this field goal.
You have just won a complete satellite radio system for your home and vehicle.
Kick is up. He's got it. Nice work putting that one right through the uprights. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Jones fields it at the 2. At the 30. Drill at the 33. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. They'll get the ball here at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. The Cowboys come out in the ace formation. Tosses it out. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. They get a good 7 yards on that play. That'll bring up 2nd down. Dallas lines up in the offset eye this time. It's the tailback. And they get him at the 47-yard line. And that was an excellent job to pick up the first down.
Nice hole that time by the offensive line and a good burst by the back to take advantage of it, pick up 6 yards and a first down.
Here we go. Right. Let's go. Switch.
They're going to pitch it. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Barber gains about 5 yards on the run. From the 48-yard line, Dallas goes with the ace set here.
All right, here we go. Roger.
On the ground with a tailback. Dropped behind the line. Great read there. It looked like the defense knew the counter was coming.
And a lot of times in that situation, they read offensive linemen. And the minute you see those offensive linemen, sometimes even in their stance, sort of sitting back, you know the counter's coming, you can get penetration and make a play in the backfield just like that.
Handoff up the middle. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. They tried to get the first on the ground, and they were denied.
Denied indeed, and probably the next time you see them in a short yardage situation, you'll get the same formation, a play-action pass, and try and take advantage of how aggressive that defense is.
Gets it away cleanly. Down in the end zone for a touchback. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. Liner comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. It's the tailback. And they get him at the 20. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. The Cardinals line up in an I formation. James will run it again. Cuts back and he's dropped. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Arizona goes with the ace set here. Liner drops back. He throws left, and it's completed. He makes a great open field tackle. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Johnson will kick it away. And boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Newman fields it at the 30. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Drops back on first down. Rifles it right. Knocked away. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Here we go. Gun. Come on now. Lou. Let's turn the ball over.
Barber gets it on the draw. The defender gets him to the ground. That run picked up a yard, maybe less.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Looks to pass. All kinds of pressure. Completed. Tackled at about the 45-yard line.
There's just something magical about Tony Romo. There really is. When you talk to him, he has that smile on his face, and he looks like, oh, shucks, and I can't believe this is happening to me. but week in and week out, he makes huge plays in the ball game, and he is a tremendous leader.
Hands up front.
Play action. The pass is away. Brought down at about the 37-yard line.
You know, a couple of things that really impressed me about Tony Romo. One is his accuracy, and that's always underrated. But the second thing is his quick release. We went back and timed his release and compared it to some of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game. And his release is as fast, if not faster, than any of them.
Gain of 2.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 36-yard line. Barber is the lone setback. 3 receivers in the formation.
All right, here we go. Come on, baby. 180. I got him. 180.
Let's go quick games. 40.
They're going to pitch it. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. Loss of 2 by the halfback.
I don't think the defense was fooled on that one. It was like they were sitting back in the huddle listening in.
Here we go. Let's go. 180. 180. Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby.
He's looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Is there for the catch. He's dropped at the 27-yard line.
Terrell Owens is one of those guys you almost have to see him to believe him. When I watch him warm up down on the field, it is just like watching some superhuman out running around. He's big, he's strong, he's fast, and he really doesn't care what the opposing fans think about him. He is a show unto himself.
Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
He's brought down at the 13. They better find a way to slow him down or he's going to end up breaking one big.
Now, I think that's a really good point. How many times have we seen a back chipping away, and then all of a sudden breaking the big one?
And they use motion. He'll get it again. Brought down around the 12-yard line. Barber gains around 2 yards there on the misdirection run.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Another run. They'll get in for the touchdown. I'll tell you what, Chris, that was just a great job of blocking up front on that touchdown run.
It sure was, Tom. They just absolutely blew away the defensive line on that one. Not often in the NFL you see that kind of a hole.
So they're ready for the extra point. Point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. Arrington fields it at the goal line. Drilled at the 26-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Arizona comes out with an I formation. Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. Brings it in. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 35. Gain of 9. So that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd down and 1 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. Shotgun formation. Moves to his right. Catch is made. He's pushed out at the 34-yard line. He stops short of the line on the play. 3rd down now, needing a couple to convert. Ball on their own 34. He throws right. He finds the tight end in open space. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Gets the punt away. Newman takes it at the 25. Tackled at the 34. Carried along by their dominant vertical game, they were able to put one in the end zone on their last drive.
Hey, let's go.
Only one man back.
Here we go. Come on, come on. 180. Right. Reload. Hey, man, let's go.
Barber takes it up the middle. They tackle him for a loss. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Come on, G. Let's go. Why you go, G? Why is somebody make a play? Come on, lock him down.
He drops back to pass. Dumps it out left. Makes the catch. He gets knocked out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Barber gains about 5 yards on the play. Romo is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. On the delay. He's dropped for a loss. He'll need to mix it up a little better to avoid these 3 and outs.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
McBriar is waiting for the snap. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. He'll take it from the 18. He's tackled at the 30. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away.
Come on, y'all, lock those quick out.
The Cardinals come to the line with their jumbo package. Leinart hands it off. He makes a move, and he's brought down. 8-yard gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 2. Ball on their own 38. Leinart is lined up under center. Offense lines up in an I. And they get him at the 44-yard line. He got free and was able to pick up decent yardage on the play.
5 yards and a 1st down. I really like what this offense is starting to do now.
Leinart steps to the line of scrimmage. I formation this time. Back to throw. With the pass. Pass is complete. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Makes the reception. Knocked out of bounds around the 35-yard line. Smith caught that one for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 35-yard line. Arizona goes with the ace set here.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Fires it out. And he catches it. Pope gains 6 yards and a first with the reception.
Those types of throws really begin to frustrate a defense over time because their coaches always tell them, don't sneak up, don't pressure those short passes, let them have those. But the more of those you give up, the better chance you have of eventually coming up with a big play as the defense gets frustrated.
Rockets it out. Excellent open field tackle. He just couldn't make anything happen after bringing that one in.
And that play is really all about the closing speed on defense. They'll let you have the completion, but then they close quickly and make the play.
Hands it off. Tackled around the 26-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less. That'll bring up 3rd down. Arizona comes out with 2 tight ends. Nice play fake. Makes the grab. He's dropped around the 10-yard line. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Hard count,
He's under pressure. Comes down with it. And he scores. What a play. How did he get open for such a big gain?
Well, it just goes to show that you don't have to be the fastest guy on the football field to get open. That time, some physical play, getting off the line of scrimmage, a good quick cut, and he gets it in for the touchdown.
Trying to go up by 3, they'll kick the extra point. Point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Drilled at the 16-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. The offense will start at the 16. First down now and 10 to go.
Watch the ball. 180. I'm just sitting there. Hey, move that, move that. Stay right.
They'll throw on first down. Surveys the field. Dumps it out right. With the catch. What an open field tackle. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
The halfback with the carry. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. Not much there, and that makes it third down. Offense comes out needing just a yard for the first. Romo comes to the line under center. Single backfield. Fakes to the back. Defense closing in. Barry bats it down. That incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Chris.
Nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. And they get him at about the 31. What a great punt. He had no chance on the return.
That thing had some huge hang time. By the time that he could field it, the coverage team was already on him. Just nothing you can do as a...
They'll throw on first down. Short pass to his left. He didn't get back to the lines. That play loses 2.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly.
Back to throw. With the throw. He's there for the catch. Brought down at the 48-yard line.
Larry Fitzgerald is really just so smooth, an excellent route runner, a great competitor for the football, doesn't mind playing in traffic, quick in and out of his breaks. There isn't a general manager in the NFL that wouldn't love to have this guy on their team.
Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. That'll be a pickup of about a yard.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
He's looking to throw. He doesn't get back to the line. That's a 2-yard loss.
He did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
Liner drops back to pass. Scans the field. There for the catch. To the 20. To the 10. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. He hauled in that long pass for a touchdown.
What are you going to do? How do you defend that? That's just perfectly executed between a hot quarterback and a pretty good receiver.
It's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Stays on his feet. He's tackled at the 25. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Romo comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Drops back. He throws on the run. Tackled at about the 39-yard line. I don't know how he came up with that one.
Well, let's face it, the quarterback got away with one there. That was pretty tight coverage. They squeezed it in there that time, but be careful.
He looks to throw on first down. Pass completed. He's tackled at the 50. They'll hurry back to the line. 3 wideouts here. Dallas using an audible. He drops back. Looking for an open man. And it's caught. And they get him at the 43-yard line. It's complete for about 7 yards and a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense get in a nice little rhythm. The quarterback hasn't thrown an incompletion yet on this drive. They look sharp.
Romo has completed every pass on this drive. He's going to run. Great open field tackle. They line up at the 28. Romo lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. He throws left. It's completed. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 26-yard line. That pass play goes nowhere. Romo is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Dallas using an audible. Romo back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Still perfect on the drive. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Romo has completed every pass on this drive. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
Point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. He'll return it from the 3. Big hit there to bring him down. You can't help but wonder if they'll be able to make it 3 straight drives ending with a touchdown. The defense sets up in the nickel. Looks to pass. Throws it short. And he caught it. He's tackled at the 40. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Liner calls for motion left. They go with the fullback. And they get him at the 42. A gain of 3 yards by the fullback. They line up at the 42. James is the single setback. On the ground with a tailback. He lost yardage on the play. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
James drops it. He picks it up. And that was not a good time for a fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
Drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Brings this one in. He's dropped at about the 31. And we've come to halftime here. Score is 17-14. Here's the kick. From his own goal line. Drilled at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. And they motion a guy to the right. They'll throw on first down. Here's the throw. Batted away. Hope wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. They line up at the 26. Liner comes to the line under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Give to the tailback. He's brought down at about the 29-yard line. James gets about 4 yards on the play. Third down, 6 yards to the first. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Let's go, fellas. What's the call?
Looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at the 40. The wide receiver and the quarterback are on the same page today.
Yeah, and this wideout really is something special. He's able to find the holes in the coverage, he gets good separation, and he has tremendous hands.
Again with the run. He's tackled at the 40. So at the most, he gains a few inches. That brings up second down. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on their own 40. Liner comes to the line under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. Looking to throw. He throws right. Brought down behind the line. That'll go for a 1-yard loss.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
Drops back to pass. Throws on the run. There for the reception. Brought down at about the 37-yard line.
Larry Fitzgerald just brings so much to the table. His size, quickness, playmaking ability to get off the jam at the line of scrimmage. A talented receiver who is really dying to play in some big football games. This is a guy that likes the spotlight and wants to put on a show.
Hope in motion. Little handoff. And they get him right around the 32-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. 2nd and 5 coming up here. This is the 8th play of this drive. The Cardinals put a man in motion to the right. Back to pass. He throws it. He's dropped at about the 21. Some smart football by the quarterback on that last play, and he's now up over 300 yards passing for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
Play fake. Gets away. He throws a bullet out to his left. Hit and dropped behind the line. He stopped behind the line for a loss of 1.
He just couldn't make anything happen after he brought it in. Good job by the defense.
Arizona comes out with an I formation. He's under a heavy rush. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back to the line, but nothing more. That'll make it 3rd down. And they come out with 5 wide. Back to pass. And they're coming after him. And the pass is knocked away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. He's got it. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. But boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
And here's the kick. He's hammered at the 26-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. 2nd down now following the incomplete pass.
2nd down.
2nd down now with 10 to go. Single back formation.
Here we go. Guard. No.
And they finally get him to the ground at the 47. He just made this defense look really bad.
And you can see a defense, when they get gouged for a big run like that, they all start looking around and thinking, whose gap was that? Who gave up that big a hole?
1st and 10. Ball on the 47. The Cowboys come out with the offset I.
Hey, inside. Let's go. Stay in your lane. Hey, gap. Lean.
Play fake. Throws to his left. To the 20. Tackled around the 14-yard line. The tight end came up with a nice catch that time.
Pretty athletic play for a big guy. I tell you, as a quarterback, you see somebody make a play like that, you want to come back again and again.
Again, he'll get the call. He's tackled at the 9. Barber picks up 5 yards with the carry. Dallas goes with the ace set here.
Here we go. Watch the hard count. It's on 3.
Here's the halfback. He's dropped for a loss. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Romo will come to the line with a 3-wide formation.
Right, Eddie. Goes right, Lucy. Liz.
Give to the tailback. He gets out to about the 9-yard line. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
And he makes it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Here's the kick. They get him at the 29-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. They'll throw on first down. Throws it short, and it's completed. And they get him at the 38. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Gets the throw away. Henry knocks it down. He tried to force that one in.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
Arizona lines up in the offset eye this time. Has a man deep. Here's the throw. It's tipped away, and the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He gets it away. Newman takes it at the 23. Brought down around the 34-yard line. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. They'll throw on first down. Short throw to the right. Tackled about the 43-yard line. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
And he dropped him in the open field. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Looks to pass. Looks for a man open. Completed. He's pushed out at the 37. They'll gain 8 on the play. That'll bring up second down. They come out in a nickel.
All right, here we go. Watch the fake. Left. Let's turn the ball over. Hey, man, let's go.
Pitch out. And they get him at the 37. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And so it'll be third down.
Keep your eyes open.
The Cowboys line up with an offset eye backfield. They hand it off. Brought down at the 30. So the back will come away with a first down on the play.
Anytime in the NFL you see a 7-yard run for a first down, you know those guys up front are not only making their blocks, they're sustaining those blocks.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
He's dropped. And that was a great job to get to him for the sack.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
Here we go.
Drops back to pass. He throws on the run. And he just got hammered. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
McBriar punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. And it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. James on the run. He's tackled at the 22. James comes away with 2 yards on the carry. They line up at the 22. Liner comes to the line under center. He has 2 backs behind him. Delayed handoff. And they get him about the 25-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Come on, G. Block. Read it. Go.
Hands it to the back. They will be short. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
He gets it away. And they make the fair catch. They were forced to punt on their last drive. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. 2 tight end set.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, nasty. Come on.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Is there for the catch. Brought down at the 41-yard line. 10-yard pickup on the play. From their own 41-yard line. The Cowboys come out in a shotgun set.
Here we go. Empty. Overwatch, red man.
Drops back. Throws it. Brings it in. He's brought down at the 42. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Make a play. Hey, watch the sideline.
Romo on 1st down. He decides to run. He scrambles there for about 8 yards. 2nd and 2. 1-man backfield.
Here we go, baby. Z-cap. Go, baby.
Play action. Defender gets his hand on it. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Puma. Let's go right.
And they'll try and get the first through the air. Out of bounds right around the 28-yard line. And that will be enough for the 1st down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense. But anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Back to pass. On the run, he throws it. He's dropped at the 17. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys in the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
Romo dropping back. Catch is made. He took a shot at the 9. Around an 8-yard pickup on the slant route that time. They're now threatening inside the 10. The Cowboys come out in a 2 tight end set.
Hey, regular. Hey, stay safe.
The counter. Dropped behind the line. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Under heavy pressure, makes the catch. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. First down now, they'll be looking for 6 points here. One-man backfield.
Tennessee.
Fakes to the back. Passes to the end zone.
Boy, this has just been a good football game. Offensively, that was a nice drive to take the lead back, and we are still going to have one of those tremendous finishes here.
Lining up for the point after. Point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick. Flag on the play. Hold everything. We have a flag on the play.
Holding by the receiving team.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
Hands it off. What a hit. That run picked up a yard, maybe less. That'll bring up 2nd down. They line up at the 13. So, at the end of 3, the score is 24-20. Liner comes to the line under center. He has 2 tight ends.
Hey, let's go, baby. Hey, inside.
Passes it. Pass is complete. Tackled at the 27-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
James takes it up the middle. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. Got maybe a couple of feet, and that will bring up 2nd down. From their own 28-yard line. From the gun. Drops back. Looking for an open man. It's broken up, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
The Cowboys bring in the nickel package. Liner drops back to pass. Makes the throw out to his left. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 36-yard line. Excellent execution on the slant, led to a good gain. Looks to be about 9 on the play.
I love that call against man-to-man coverage. Just get the ball out of your hands quickly. You don't have to face the pressure, and give your playmakers a chance on that end cut.
He punts it. Newman fields it at the 24. Tackled at the 28-yard line. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Dallas sends a man in motion. Drops back on first down. Makes the reception. And they get him right around the 34-yard line. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Kill. Let's get it.
Throws it short. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Barber lines up as the single back. Here's the give. He's dropped right around the 46-yard line. Gain of about a yard. That brings up second down. The Cowboys come out in a single back formation. Dallas uses motion.
Solid, close left. Come on, nice.
Looks to pass. Dumps it out left. Steps out at the 50. It's completed, but the defense appeared to be waiting for it. Not much there at all.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Setting up play action. Green gets the pick. He gets in for 6. And that late TD might give them the jump they need to pull this game out.
Boy, you try to stay aggressive here in the fourth quarter. You have the lead, and then you turn one over. You now understand why coaches become so conservative late in the game.
And this attempt will give them a 3-point advantage. The snap, set down, the kick is up. Arizona has a 3-point lead. He gets his leg into this one. Brought down at the 20-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Little handoff. He fights forward to about the 20. Didn't get much. That'll bring up second down. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 20. Only one man back.
All right, here we go.
Witten motions to the left side.
Come on.
Drops back. All kinds of pressure. They get to the QB. I would expect to see a little better protection from the guys up front on the offensive line.
Yeah, I have to agree. When you start giving up sacks like that, it really changes the complexion of the game. And I think in particular, the quarterback who has this clock in his head working, he starts to anticipate when the pressure is going to get there. And if he starts thinking it's going to happen sooner, all of a sudden the timing of your offense is completely off.
He's dropped in the open field. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 38-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. There's a play fake. Gets the pass away. And he catches it off the tip. He's tackled at the 16. Well, that was one of the best catches that you'll see all day.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. Leinart steps to the line of scrimmage. Single back formation this time. He's looking to throw. Passes on the move. And he catches it. Knocked out of bounds at the 13. Looks like a gain of 3 on the pass.
Boy, that's really a nice tackle on that play. Anytime you get man coverage on the outside against a receiver, you have to be able to make that one-on-one play, and he did it great.
Throws it short. And now the offense will be faced with a 3rd down situation.
3rd down.
The Cardinals line up with 2 tight ends. He throws left. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 7. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Right down the middle. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. Kicks it off. Austin from the 1. They get him at the 28-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They're packed in tight on the line. They tackle him for a loss. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
They hand it off again. He's dropped at the 30. Barber picks up 2 yards with the carry.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Drops back with the pass. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 38. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. 1st down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Defense pushes him out of bounds right around the 40-yard line.
Gain of 3.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 41-yard line. They line up in a 1-back set. Looks to pass. Moves up. Comes down with it. He's brought down at the 45. That's now 300 yards passing for the quarterback.
Yeah, and this guy really knows how to lead this football team. You can just see it in the huddle. He's in control of all situations, not only in the huddle, but at the line of scrimmage. Good checks there. There's no question who's in charge on this football team.
Brought down at the 41-yard line. Barber gets about 4 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 41. Dallas comes out with 2 tight ends.
Here we go. Hey, back. Team. We're talking about bringing. Let the hook it.
Hands it to the back. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. And they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Romo calls for motion right.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Romo takes it back. Scans the field with the catch. And they get him about the 27-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Give to the tailback. He's dropped right around the 26-yard line. Gain of less than a yard.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Single back formation. Gives to the back. Brought down at the 22. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. The offense has looked very good on third down so far on this drive. Let's see what happens here.
All right, here we go.
Romo has completed every pass on this drive. He's there for the catch. Tackled at the 19-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Romo is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
False start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. Wide right. That's a tough miss. He usually makes those kicks. And the score remains the Cowboys 24, the Cardinals 30. Out of the I formation.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
He's dropped at the 32-yard line. They get 1 yard on the play.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
And they'll run him again. Brought down around the 34-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Setting up play action. There for the catch. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
On play action. Incomplete pass. The wide receiver is unable to make the grab. The pass was too far out of his reach.
And that's one of those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks, this guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it, we'll get it next time.
James on the give. He fights forward to about the 49. Just about a 3-yard gain, and that makes it 3rd down. They line up in an I. Play fake. Looking for a receiver. Pass completed. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
The halfback with the carry. Hit and drop behind the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
He doesn't get back to the line. Dropped back a yard. That'll bring up third down. Offense facing another third down situation. They've been very effective converting on this drive. It's the tailback. Tackled right around the 40-yard line. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
He gets it away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They missed the field goal their last time out. Let's see what they can do on this drive. He needs to make a decision. Knocked away. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Rifles it out there. And it's caught. Brought down at the 36-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
2 minutes left in the ball game. From their own 36-yard line.
Let's go. Come on, G. Here we go. Right at it. Tango off the top. Gun. Stay inside right here. Watch the run. I got it.
First down, looking to throw. Throws it short. It's completed. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
He drops back. Throws it. And he caught it. And they get him at the 40. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Goes through his read. Brings this one in. Brought down right around the 26-yard line. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
He gets knocked out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
White. Hey, defense, get low. Base.
Throws on the run. Tackled at the 15. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Time out. They need a hug. Got to win the one-on-one.
It's 1st and 10 as this offense continues its march down the field. He drops back to pass. Surveys the field. There for the reception. Brought down at the 13. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
He's dropped at the 8. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
The defense has struggled defending the pass in this one. He's now got 3 scores through the air.
Yeah, I always felt like with the rules the way they are today, that as long as you're executing as an offense and protecting up front, you should be able to throw the football. And when they've had opportunities to make plays today, they've made them.
Extra point is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Fielded at the 4. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. A field goal or touchdown can win it for him here.
Well, this has just been a tremendous game throughout, and it looks like it's going to come right down to the final few plays of the game.
First down, looking to throw. No connection this time. Bolden was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. They'll face second down and 10. James lines up as the single back. They motion to the right. Back to pass. He throws it, and it's completed. And they get him around the 38-yard line. That's a 10-yard gain. And it all comes down to this. One last chance to throw one up and see if someone can bring it down and win the game. Newman bats it away. And that'll do it for us. Our final in this one is the Cowboys 31, the Cardinals 30.